I've heard JavaScript is something you should not use anymore.
It is hard to avoid JavaScript, given how often it is being used. And the usage is only going to grow, with the HTML5 standard essentially mandating it.
You can still use Java, PHP, and other languages for server-based scripts to improve functionality and add features.
Then again, JavaScript can also be attacked, especially server-based scripts often used for fancy graphics, login pages, and shopping carts. Then a hacker can steal the login and credit card information as someone logs in and orders something.
That's a good reason to avoid JavaScript.
The problem exists in a different form in Java, so you do not avoid the problem of infiltrated websites and stolen data, just by avoiding JavaScript.
What can you do for animation and effects, instead of JavaScript?
Being a front-page expert is not good enough for setting up a website these days. It especially falls flat for mobile web design.
There are other ways to put multimedia on a website. For example, I could use Adobe Flash.
Do not let your admin assume that a flashy intro in Adobe Flash is all you need to make the online sales figures and make the web page. Half the time, Flash won't load.
It loads more than half the time.
It won't load for people viewing the page on the iPhone or most Android phones, and those are half the web users today. And given Adobe Flash's tendency to crash, you'll get an even more negative user opinion of the site when it loads before dying.
So if I do not use JavaScript, I cannot use Adobe Flash because mobile web users cannot use it. And front page is barely suitable for the modern web.
If your web page has a note that it is best viewed in a specific browser, or has a counter on it, you'll look like a 2001 web page time warp.
I certainly do not want an HTML5 page that does not load right on a browser, looking bad, since that's what I've got right now. Most web users these days won't go back to the page that does not load right.
You can use JavaScript if you control the security risk. For example, do not let someone use jQuery simply to run an animation, given the security hole it can create.
Minimize the library references on the website.
Or embed all the JavaScript code on the website so that it loads immediately with the page, and cannot be attacked as easily as a reference to server-side code.
What else should you do?
Do not hire a JavaScript person proud to know HTML5, but cannot tell you how to reference nodes. Their programming style will be to copy and paste code off other people's sites.
I think that's how I learned HTML in the beginning myself.
Microsoft has online lessons, as does Khan Academy, to teach people JavaScript. Or go to MIT OpenCourseWare to learn good coding practices.
That still does not give me a guarantee the site won't be attacked.
A guarantee cannot happen in an open internet.